It's a very... And here's the upcoming schedule for the Houston Rockets. On Monday, it'll be the Detroit Pistons coming to town. Then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And looking at the Boston matchup, that's a contest that I'll keep an eye on. That'll be the 5th time they take it to the floor, and they want to get off to a fast start this year.
Now the starting group for San Antonio. Barnes and Sohan, your small and power forwards. Devin Vassell out there with Castle, and it's Wembanyama in at the center, filling out the middle. And for Houston, Smith and Şengün play together in the front court. Thompson out there with Green, and it's Brooks in at the small forward position. Now here's Wembanyama, Vassell right side. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama. A battle of the big men. Grab some popcorn for this face-off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
A nice shot by Smith.
And looks like Smith is already getting stronger. He's looking to add some muscle, and that finish through contact is a great sign.
Now here's Vassell. They get it back. Here's Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
What hops from Green, going up high and taking it right to the hoop.
Wembanyama screen. Stolen by Thompson. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
And so it's San Antonio with it. The Rockets getting their last shot to go.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You gotta keep him out of the paint.
All right, Stan, what's your take on this very youthful San Antonio Spurs roster?
Well, Brian, they've got the guy to build around. They're very exciting to watch. They've been gaining momentum. They're coming together as a unit, as a roster. And look, this team's got a chance to be very good together.
Here's Castle from deep three-point range, from beyond the arc, and then some.
Wow, you don't see tons of those from Castle.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Victor Wembanyama is looking to make the Spurs a contender. He said, my hunger is bigger than ever to win and compete. I think it's so much better, and this is what I'm trying to do every game, every week, and every month. There's no need to be frustrated. I keep my long-term goals in mind.
Passion and patience. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you. And they're on the break. Here's Thompson. Outside for Green. Pass to Şengün from outside the arc. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Şengün's got 5 points.
You love to see Şengün's confidence continue to grow. Just fantastic work off the catch.
Here's Castle. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And he just punches home the one-hand finish.
Hey, 2 points the easy way. Green, the pass to Thompson. That doesn't go either for Thompson. San Antonio leading. Wembanyama with it. Green picks him up. Pass to Vassell. From deep. Can't get it to go. 2 for 4 thus far. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for Houston. Here's Smith. Count that one. Smith's gotten his second bucket.
And there's the length of Smith at work. Playing big on the interior.
And here's Vassell. That's his third basket in 5 shots. Solid work.
Man, he's bringing the energy, the efficiency. I love what he's doing offensively.
Vassell against Green. 36 seconds left in the first quarter.
This is Green at his best. Electric off the bounce and a great finisher.
Here's Castle. Green covering. Wembanyama, screen on Green. Out left to the wing. Launches a 3. And Wembanyama with the 3. 7 points in the game.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Left side Green. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
Devin Vassell has been on display for San Antonio. 8 points in the quarter. And again, happy Martin Luther King Day as we return to the court here on 2K Sports. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Spurs?
Well, a lot of times you'll hear coaches yell, get the ball inside, and you can see why. Good things happen when you get the ball into the paint.
Another thing they're doing well early on is passing the ball, spreading it around the floor and feeding guys who are well set up to score.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. Castle is out there with Devin Vassell, and it's Barnes in at the 3, the small forward.
Decent reach and solid instincts, allowing Thompson to get a hand on it.
Wembanyama with it. Now Thompson defending. And it's all from 3-point range. The Rockets trail. You know, Grant, you talk to scouts about Stephon Castle. They just feel like this guy's a winner.
Well, certainly we saw that at Connecticut. Now, as a freshman, he was a key piece in their title run. He actually turned up his game in the tournament, and that's rare for any freshman.
Castle for 3. Oh, it's blocked by Green. Pass to Castle. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. Castle's got 7 points in the game.
Staying strong inside. Castle got touched up there, but it didn't throw him off.
Eason. It's Eason with the jam.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Vassell passes to Wembanyama. Back to Vassell. Fires the 3. Wemby putting on a show.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Outside, Green. Out to Thompson. Knocked loose. Sohan with the ball. Now Thompson defending. Pass to Vassell. Lays it up and banks it in. And now a 5-point Spurs lead.
Scoring against good defense, that's something that separates a player like Vassell from the pack.
Wow, Green with the flush.
I'll tell you what, I mean, he is a creative, explosive finisher at the rim. Green loves putting on a show.
Wembanyama, screen on Thompson. Fast break, here come the Rockets. Brooks from outside. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. San Antonio leading by 3. Pass to Castle. Picked up by Sohan. Outside for Brooks. Here's Eason. Fires for three. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 9 rebounds now.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Here's Vassell. Kicks it out to Barnes. To the paint. Here's Wembanyama. Oh! Wembanyama throws it down.
That's about as automatic a shot as you can get. Nice jam from Wembanyama.
It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
Come on, you can't be doing that. I know these guys want to put on a show, but you can't pass up scoring opportunities.
And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Dare I say, he's had a perfect game. Incredible. No misses thus far. A major reason they lead.
Coach, when you watch Wemby, it's not the height that jumps out. It's the way he moves with that height.
Brian, I've been around the NBA a long time, and you think you've seen it all. But when you see someone with Wembanyama's size and the things he can do, his ball handling, his shooting range, the way he moves, blocking shots, this guy is one of a kind.
Feels like he's emerging as the face of the NBA soon.
I think that's what we all expect.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Thompson passes to Brooks. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
A throwback wing. Dylan Brooks is very comfortable working down low.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Big finish in transition from Green.
A sharp steal and some quick offense cuts it down to a one-possession game. Well done.
San Antonio shooting their second and third free throws tonight. The first free throw is good.
Love the frame and the length Castle brings to the guard position.
Both shots good from the strike. Green against Vassell. He shoots it. Outside Eason. With the drive. And down it goes. 2 points. Eason's got his second basket.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
Oh, Brooks with the steal. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. San Antonio on top, up by 2. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaFour. Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
And get ready.
I like how they've been hitting the boards, man. Playing real hard. That's great sign for the second half.
Yeah, but the score is close. And if they want to pull...
And during that first half, thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third.
And welcome back to our NBA coverage on this very special MLK Day. You know, Victor Wembanyama has been exceptional here, guys.
And given that he's just delivered a double-double through 2 quarters, I'm excited to see his stats at the end of the night.
Well, he's already put in a full day's work. They might want to lighten the load on him in the second half.
We've got Green. Shepard is out there with Cam Whitmore. Then it's Jabari Smith. And it's Landale in at the 5. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. 6 on the shot clock for the tie. Can't tie it up. That one misses. And so it's Paul who brings up the ball for San Antonio. 2-point game. They'll take on the Pacers at Gainbridge Fieldhouse after this one. That'll be the back end of a 3-game road trip. Driving to the basket. It's hauled in by Houston. Here's Shepard. Pass to Landale. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good.
I mean, come on, that's a shot you expect him to make.
Here's Branham. Whitmore defending. They get it again. Branham passes to Champagny. Right side, Paul. Here's Mamukelashvili. Yes! And it's Paul with the assist that time. Mamukelashvili's got himself on the board with a 3 there. Here's Shepard. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And, Coach, it seems there's a move to cut out some of the cheap fouls in the game. This notion of, if you wouldn't call it on the playground, why do you call it in a game? You like to see where it's going?
Yeah, look, there's some times where I think we'd get a better game if the players do what they did in pickup games, Brian, and just called their own fouls. A lot of these cheap fouls would cease to exist. I think there's just got to be a better recognition from referees on what really impacts a play and what doesn't.
Smith outside. Pass to Shepard. Lets it fly. Smith no good.
That halftime break didn't seem to do them any favors, starting off the second half with 3 straight misses.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian, the Rockets showing improvement. Head coach Ime Udoka said, quote, when you rely on your young guys, you're constantly trying to instill habits that'll carry them for the rest of their careers. It's mistakes and tendencies you have to try to break continually. Just staying positive. We see glimpses of how close we can be.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. Collins a screen. Paul looking it over. Kicks it out to Collins. Yes! And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got his 4th assist in this one.
One of the best playmakers we've ever seen. CP3's sense for when to pass is legendary.
Smith no good.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Here's Branham. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Green. And with a pause in the action, here we have the best rebounding teams from last year. The 4th spot held by the Rockets.
Well, the commitment they brought to the boards is evident in those numbers. Rebounding's never a glamour stat, but it wins you games.
Rockets trail by 8. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And there's 1:38 left in the 3rd quarter. And here's Shepard for 3.
And since halftime, they've really turned up defensively.
Houston foul. Shepard. First personal foul. First team foul.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the 3rd. Here's a 3 from Paul. Hits the trifecta. And now it's an 11-point San Antonio lead.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
The 3, Smith sends it home from 3-point land. Smith's got 7 points in the game.
And he likes to be the answer guy. Smith with a huge response 3.
Pass to Mamukelashvili. Collins a screen. Here's Paul. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
Shooting for San Antonio. Chris Paul.
In every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
It's his first trip to the line. First one falls for him.
If you're a head coach, you love having a guy like Chris Paul around. He's a coach on the floor for you and helps keep everyone accountable. That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Pass to Shepard. Smith with a screen on Paul. Back to Smith. 20 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Shot clock at 6. Landale. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one's on Zach Collins. Houston shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. And he sinks the second. 16 seconds left in the third. Now Vassell. He's got 10. Outside Wembanyama. That'll count. Carried from that was close. And not so fast. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
While this call may not decide the game, you always prefer to get it right.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammates.
And proud to have you with us on Martin Luther King Day for a special presentation of the NBA. And so in the game for the Spurs, Barnes and Sohan, your small and power forwards. Castle is out there with Devin Vassell, and it's Wembanyama in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Scoring is Jalen Green's top skill. I mean, he can pile up the points in a hurry.
Wembanyama, screen on Thompson. Vassell outside. Pass to Wembanyama. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
Some very enthusiastic coverage from Şengün, using all of his size and wingspan.
Oh, Green maintaining control of the drive.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors.
Brooks with it. He's picked up by Barnes. Right wing. Outside, Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
Talk about using that speed. Green to the rim with ease.
Spurs lead by 8. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Vassell outside. Look at again. 7 for 12 and going at the defense.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight, not wasting any. Wow.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. Here's Castle. It's rebounded by Şengün.
When you challenge a player on a layup, that's what you want. Getting a stop without a foul. The defense wins that battle.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
Yeah, all throughout the game, the opposition hasn't been able to keep them off the glass, and they're paying for it, giving up second chance points.
Wembanyama with it. He's picked up by Eason. Vassell, a screen on Eason. Ooh, poked away. Stolen by Thompson. Here's Brooks. And that one's good. And Green with the assist.
And this team is counting on Brooks in big-time moments. And guess what? Dillon delivers.
2 minutes remaining.
Wembanyama, screen on Thompson. Here's Vassell, pass to Wembanyama. Oh, missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. To the middle. Here's Easton. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. And now it's just a 2-point San Antonio lead. Wembanyama screen. Here's Castle. Green covering. Pass to Wembanyama. Pocket 6. Now here's Barnes. Vassell outside. The open shot by Barnes. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. And the Spurs lead by 4.
And they're still in front, but they desperately needed that hoop to sustain the advantage.
Green, one right at the rim. And it's hammered home by Green.
Absolutely fearless. Green takes the big shot like it's any other bucket.
Here's Castle. Green covering. And the basket by Castle.
Oh, the young man showing composure down the stretch. Big points from Castle in a big moment.
On the attack, Green. Money. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Pass to Sohan. Here's Castle. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Sometimes the action speeds up on you a little too much. Two teammates not on the same wavelength there.
Important possession here.
Yeah, we'll see how they execute under pressure.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Green in the post. He's guarded by Vassell. Green in the post. Working on Barnes. And it's Brooks missing. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
And an intentional foul right there.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
All but over now. Those free throws help seal the deal.
Eason, a screen on Vassell. Green finds Eason. That three's off the mark. So it's a narrow victory for the Spurs, pulling out the W. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams...
Season and teams focus on situational awareness. Doris, what have you noticed so far this season?
Yeah, Kev, these situations are really all about execution, right? Are players poised in late clock situations? First of all, do they recognize where the shot clock is? Can they adeptly and quickly read defenses? So those are some of the things I'm watching for.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. Neesmith is out there with Tyrese Halliburton, and it's Mathurin in at the 3 spot. Yep, that one goes.
Well, you have to understand how to score when you're in the paint and you are 6'5". Tyrese Halliburton, he knows the way.
Here's Green, and it's Green with the jam.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Here's Halliburton, following the score by Houston. Banked in off the glass. Halliburton's got his second basket.
You have to know how to play pick and roll in today's NBA. Tyrese Halliburton just dissecting the defense with ease right now.
Now, here's Green. Playing Portland, he was nearly unstoppable. And Green slams it in.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
Well, Greg, we saw in the 2024 regular season that these Pacers actually led the NBA in assists.
Averaging over 30 assists a game. Now that's ball movement. These Pacers really trust one another and love to share the load offensively.
Mathurin against Thompson. Benedict Mathurin, and that's good.
Boy, a lot of confidence to Mathurin's game. That efficiency has to get better, but he is not shy.
Green against Halliburton. The drive by Green. Brooks with no one around. Connects from three-point range.
Boy, they came ready to play. That's 4 straight buckets to start the game.
Turner with a screen on Thompson. And a wide open look for Halliburton. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. But it's no good. Green, the pass to Thompson. Excellent defense there from Halliburton.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
Greg, in January 2024, Pascal Siakam was traded out of Toronto.
And he came into the league an older player from a mid-major school. The Raptors did a lot to help Siakam, turning him into an all-NBA caliber player.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
I was able to talk with Ime Udoka for a minute. We talked about Benedict Mathurin, their confident wing. Coach said guarding Mathurin is a challenge. He's got that it factor. So we've told our guys who are defending him, you have to try to match his intensity. He'll eat you alive. Checking Benedict Mathurin, never an easy assignment. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks.
But we're talking about a guard who's got some bounce. Tyrese Halliburton with the hops.
2 minutes.
Outside, Green. And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
1:52 left in the first quarter.
All by himself, trying to step up. He's got to be frustrated with the miss.
Turner with the screen for Mathurin. And a miss there on the triple. Rockets trail. Here's Brooks. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And you like to see this from Brooks, right? No need to fall in love with the jump shot. Give the defense different looks.
And it's Halliburton penetrating inside, stolen by Thompson. And it's Houston on the break, goes up, and Green slams it in.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Thompson against Halliburton. Pass to Siakam. Now Mathurin. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Siakam. It's rebounded by Şengün. For the Houston Rockets, they won their last contest in that game against the Trailblazers in Portland. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Now, here is Halliburton. He's got 9. Siakam, a screen on Thompson. Right side, Mathurin. Misses the 3. Houston leading by 5. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
Here's Şengün. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
Adding to their advantage, trying to find a way to blow this one open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
And so it's the Houston Rockets, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7. And thanks for joining us again, folks. 2K Sports broadcasting here on MLK Day, bringing you the NBA. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Houston.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
Tari Eason is out there with Alperen Şengün. Then it's Thompson. Then there's Dylan Brooks. And it's Green in at the 1. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. Out to Turner. Fires the 3. Thompson with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough open.
Oh, the power on that throwdown.
And one of Green's best assets, his leaping ability. He's a natural athlete, very explosive.
Turner with the screen for Halliburton. Takes it out to Siakam. Turner with the screen. Siakam inside. Eason on him. Turner. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Boy, Miles Turner insisting on playing through the contact, gets the finish.
You know, Doris, there's a notion that big men can take a little longer to develop. What have you seen from Miles Turner?
That he's turned himself into a complete basketball player, Kevin, and think there were years because he was playing alongside another big that he was out of position. But he can shoot the basketball with range, he's got strength, and he's a tremendous shot blocker. 6'9" with excellent elevation. No trouble at the cup for Siakam.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Pascal Siakam is nominally a power forward, but his versatility at both ends of the floor allows him to play a number of roles. Siakam says that's where the NBA has been going. It's always positionless basketball. I feel like I can do anything. And in today's game, Kevin, that means tremendous value for Siakam. Back to you.
Doesn't it? My goodness, David, he is something else. Thank you very much. Out to Brooks. Back to Green. Eason with a screen for Green. Three-pointer. Bangs home the trifecta. Eason's got 7 points.
Solid job of moving the ball by Green, setting up a teammate.
Halliburton up top. He's covered by Thompson. Halliburton outside. Here's Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
A high-level athlete with underrated burst. Siakam continues to impress with his ability to finish.
Thompson finds Şengün. From outside, off the mark. Pacers trail by 6. Nesmith with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. Siakam, a screen on Brooks. To the paint. Siakam misses. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Houston. They've led by as many as 11 points. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Got that one up quick. He's got 12.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And here's Green outside.
And he has not been able to keep up that pace he had going in the first quarter.
Mathurin against Green. Mathurin passes to Nesmith. And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Halliburton. 9-point game his last outing. Turner with a screen on Thompson. Halliburton with it. Now defended by Şengün. Rockets leading by 3. Out to the right wing. Eason gets a wide open look. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 6 assists now in the game. Thompson against Halliburton. For the basket, it's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
They are just killing them on the interior.
To the inside. They kick it out to Green. 12 seconds left in the first half.
Emphatic 2 points from Green. Great to see him being aggressive and not settle for jumpers.
Outside Mathurin over Brooks. And so it's Houston with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by court. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
And get ready for the
Over at Spectrum Center, the Hornets will face off against the Mavericks. That one tips off noon Eastern. Turning back now to our game, lots of positives in that first half for the Houston Rockets.
Watching them on the off.
Thanks for spending half.
And welcome back to our special presentation of the NBA for Martin Luther King Day. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Here's who Rick Carlisle starting the second half with. They've got T.J. McConnell. Wiseman's out there with Obi Toppin. Then it's Nesmith. And it's Walker in at the small forward. Out to Smith. So, Doris, here's a question for you. Should the NBA widen the court? Because the corner 3 now is such a staple in these offenses.
That's exactly right. One of the most coveted, Kevin, because the proximity of the shot is so desirable. Here's what we know unequivocally. There's no way they're going to widen the court because it would take out some of the money-making courtside seats. That's not happening.
And that's a nice shot from mid-range there. Smith must continue to knock it down at that level.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. It's blocked.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Shepard's checked in for the Pacers.
team foul. In for the Pacers, number 26.
Shepard, the pass to Green, and it's Green with the jam.
And Green getting off the floor there for the dunk. Really like watching him sky up for those.
Now, here's McConnell. He's tightly guarded. At the elbow, Toppin. Back to McConnell. Lock at 6. Toppin sets a screen for McConnell. Over Shepard. A shot by McConnell, no good.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Smith on the wing. That 3 off the mark.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open 3.
Here's Shepard. Toppin covering. Beyond the arc. And that one's good. Green's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
It's stolen by Smith. And here's the break. Shepard, the pass to Smith. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now, here's McConnell. He's covered closely.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
The Rockets shooting their first free throw of the game here.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there. A darn good free throw shooter. Smith doesn't seem to have a weak spot coming into the league.
2 minutes.
Pass to Whitmore.
2 minutes.
And another 3 for Houston.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
McConnell scanning the floor. Down low. Here's Wiseman. They can't stop the run with that one.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Back to Whitmore. And some nice passing there by Houston. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy.
This is what had scouts eyeing Shepard early on, his ability to shoot with range.
Now McConnell. A floater, and he sinks the layup.
Well, the touch and the focus. What a pretty move in the lane.
And there's the foul. It'll go on T.J. McConnell. That's foul number 2 for him.
Third team foul.
1:06 left to play here in the third. Jeff Green on the wing. No good on the 3. Pacers trail by 16. Now, here's McConnell. Walker with his screen for McConnell. Uses the glass to finish the layup. McConnell's got 6.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Shepard, the pass to Landale. Oh, good with the triple. For Indiana, they've gone even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8.
He is a really good athlete. Give Shepard a launching pad, and he will not turn it down.
Toppin sends a screen for McConnell. Out left to the wing. Here's Shepard. Whitmore defending. 5 to shoot. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And it's Toppin, that time on the assist from Shepard.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Here's Landale. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Rockets lead by 13. We'll be back shortly live from Houston. Rick Carlisle had some words for his team.
And we got to clean up that inside.
Happy Martin Luther King Day, everyone, and welcome back as we get going again here at 2K Sports. Jalen Green is out there with Thompson. Then it's Brooks. Then it's Alperen Şengün. And it's Eason in at the power forward position. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work
that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Green gets to Şengün. Great look, but off the mark.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Houston leading by 15. Green with the ball. Takes it inside, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Oh, how about the agility from Green, finding a way to get to his spot despite the contact.
And Green no good on that one. Pacers trail by 17. Siakam a screen on Brooks. Mathurin finds Siakam. Back to Mathurin. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And one of the better athletes in his draft class, Mathurin, with quick lift off the floor and then the power to hammer it home.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
Pass to Nesmith. On the wing, Mathurin. Brooks covering. On the wing, Mathurin. Buries the long-range jumper. Mathurin's got 6 points in the quarter.
Never question a shot if you're Benedict Mathurin. Makes him pay from deep.
Here's Green, and Green slams it in.
And this is what we've come to expect from this guy, right? Not only making a ton of shots, but being efficient while doing so.
Halliburton looking around. Here's Nesmith. Off target from outside. Rockets leading by 15. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Second team foul.
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Pass to Eason. Back to Green. And here is Şengün. Outside, Green. Şengün with the screen for Green. Just 2 to shoot. Shot is good off the back rim and in. And the Rockets lead by 17.
And we've seen this all night. Green with a wide range of ways to score. And boy, he just keeps coming.
Here's Halliburton. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
Well, certainly with one of the more unique shots in the NBA, Halliburton gets it done.
You know, Kevin, credit to Halliburton and the organizations he's played for, because a lot of them would have changed or tried to rebuild their shot. Halliburton and his organizations knew the shot worked, and he stuck with it. And now he's one of the best shooters at his position.
Out to Turner. Back to Halliburton. Siakam a screen on Thompson. Here's Halliburton. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
I'll tell you, allow him to get to a spot, and it's over, right? Defense unable to even challenge the shot.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Rockets.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with 1 game left against this squad.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Jalen Green.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Yep, it counts.
A pretty pass from Tyrese Halliburton. You want this guy running the show.
Pass to Eason. A three-pointer off the mark. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Neesmith with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. Neesmith, the pass to Mathurin. Turner with a screen on Brooks. Mathurin finds Turner. The drive by Brooks. Boom, he jams it straight down. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a...
favorite part of the early goings?
You know, BA, take your pick. Rookie development, team chemistry building, plus you wait all off-season to see how your team measures up. And now we get to find out.
And now Indiana's starting group. Nembhard and Mathurin, they're the wings. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Halliburton in at the 1 spot. 4 on the clock. Here's Nembhard. Hits the trifecta.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
On offense, here is San Antonio. It's a 3-point game. And this matchup with the Pacers, their first meeting of the season. Outside for Wembanyama. Vassell left side. Spurs need to get one up here. And there's Wembanyama. That's good on the assist from Vassell.
Wembanyama quickly with one of his own, firing right back.
Halliburton surveys the floor. Three-pointer. He buries it from 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Vassell off the mark there with a 3. Indiana's gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Turner can always wow you with a highlight play. But Clark, he's gotten better at the small things as well.
Yeah, I agree with you 100% there. He can shoot the 3. He's always been an elite shot blocker from the day he stepped foot in the NBA. An excellent screener, but he has added small pieces to his total game in the little area.
Here's Vassell after the basket by Indiana. Over to the wing. Halliburton against Barnes. The 3 is up. A rebound by Turner. The Pacers have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. And it's Mathurin missing.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Wembanyama with a bucket.
And we are used to seeing bigs these days hit 3s, but the skill of Wembanyama from deep is impressive.
Now here's Halliburton. Missed inside.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Here's Castle. Pass to Wembanyama. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Wembanyama's got 8 points.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Halliburton outside. Nembhard outside. Siakam with a screen on Vassell. And there's a whistle. That goes on Devin Vassell. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Halliburton. Goes back up. That's good on the jumper. 5 points in the game.
As fast as lightning, Halliburton gets it and shoots it in a matter of nanoseconds.
And a deep run for the Pacers in last season's playoffs, Clark.
A very impressive run, BA, and even though it didn't end the way they wanted it to, you've got to factor in the experience they got is something to build on. And you look at the nucleus of this club, I mean, they've got a great combination of youth and experience and potential. So I would think the trend continues north going forward.
And so it's Indiana with it. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. Here's Halliburton. Rebounded by Castle. For San Antonio, they've gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter.
And really a two-way force in transition. Sohan will run out on the break, and he can get back quickly on defense as well.
Halliburton outside. Up top, Turner. The shot no good. Good D by Wembanyama. The Spurs have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall, and the call will be against Andrew Nembhard. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
San Antonio with the ball. Sohan outside. Vassell outside. 6 to shoot. Wembanyama, screen on Halliburton. Outside for Wembanyama. From outside, off the mark. Indiana trailing here. Nembhard outside. Pass to Turner. Siakam with a screen on Wembanyama. Nice shot by Turner.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for San. And again, happy Martin Luther King Day as we return to the court here on 2K Sports. What do you guys think about San Antonio here in this one?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
And the Pacers looking at who they've got. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. And it's Mathurin in at the 3. And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
On the wing, Vassell, defended by Halliburton. Wembanyama screen. Pass to Sohan. Just 5 to shoot. Vassell with it. Turner covering. And he's going for the lob. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
Indiana ball.
And here's Halliburton. He's got 5. No stopping Halliburton. So physical.
Very good composure and control that time by Halliburton, not allowing that physical defense to affect his shot at all.
Clark, we hear a lot of talk about Halliburton's supreme court vision. Just how good is it?
I think it's phenomenal, B.A. To be the facilitator that he is, you've got to have an understanding of what you're trying to run, but also a feel for how to get people shots and to adjust on the fly to what the defense is providing. And it's feel as much as it is skill, feeling where defenders are, feeling where your teammates are or might be. And that is a gift. And he's honed that in a way that's made him one of the top dime droppers in the league.
Turner for 3.
Barnes is a committed defender. I mean, love how he goes all out to challenge shots.
Turner, no good. Here's Castle. Outside Wembanyama. Wembanyama, screen on Halliburton. From the arc. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist by Castle. Wembanyama's got 11 points.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And the evolution of Siakam continues. Seeing him make great passes like this proves he's only getting better. Ooh, scary thought.
Vassell against Halliburton. Barnes feeling it out a bit. 6 on the shot clock. Pacers with a rebound. Siakam outside. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Outside Mathurin. Back to Siakam. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Yeah, sometimes I think the 6'9" length of Siakam surprises opponents. He's able to go through or over contact.
Here's Vassell. And Turner with the block.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Halliburton with the ball. He has 7. Brent, we're starting to see more players throwing alley-oops to themselves off the backboard. Did you ever do that?
In practice, maybe, but although I had some leaping ability early on, I never had the audacity to do it in a real game.
Outside for Wembanyama. And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. San Antonio shooting their first foul shot of the game. The free throw no good for Wembanyama.
Honestly, we have never seen someone like Victor Wembanyama, a skilled 7.5-footer. I mean, the way he moves, it's unreal.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Devin Vassell is progressing offensively. He said, I feel like the game has slowed down, just making the right reads. I know I can get to my spots. I just want to show that I'm an efficient scorer and a willing passer. I'm trying to be the best player that I can be.
Yeah, love that work ethic, Allie. Thanks. And it's Vassell penetrating. And that one good. Vassell's got his second basket.
And when wings take it down low, good things happen.
And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. They lead by 4. Here's the 3. No, he's now 4 for 8 shooting. The Spurs have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Halliburton against Vassell. Going inside. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
You can see that Vassell is getting increasingly confident attacking the basket.
Now here's Halliburton. He's got 9. Pass to Mathurin. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Yeah, this is Mathurin at his best, driving hard to the cup and finishing in style.
Spurs trail by 4. Got a piece of it. Let's go with a 3. That shot, no good. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's the Pacers up by 4. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Please direct your attention.
Playing well on the road can be very difficult. They're doing a good job despite the challenges.
Away from home, they aren't taking a closer look. Appreciate you joining us.
And proud to have you with us on Martin Luther King Day for a special presentation of the NBA. You know, Victor Wembanyama has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
We've got Chris Paul, and it's Mamukelashvili in at the 4. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. Outside Nesmith. Here's Wiseman. Collins with the rebound. Spurs trail by 4. Outside Paul. Three-pointer, no good.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
From deep. Nesmith's shot is off. San Antonio's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Ball drives in. Good on the bucket. Ball's got his first 2 points.
You know, for a player that's a bit undersized, he's still compactly built. Chris Paul driving the lane, knows how to angle his body, change his release point. Whatever he has to do, he'll do it in order to get his shot off.
Toppin outside. Down low. Stolen by Collins. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. For the lead. And that one's good. Paul's got 5.
On the break is where Chris Paul at his best. I mean, he loves taking advantage of space in the open court and beating everybody down the floor.
Here's Nesmith. Rebound by San Antonio.
Starting slow in this half, 0 for 3 so far.
Ball against McConnell. Collins with a screen on McConnell. Kicks it out to Collins. Clock at 6. Pass to Mamukelashvili. And stolen by McConnell. Now the Pacers on the move. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
Toppin is a Skywalker, Obi, insane verticality.
The Spurs have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Collins with a screen on McConnell. The drive by Paul. And here's Collins for 3. And Toppin pulls it down. The Pacers have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Outside Walker. Inside. And it's Wiseman with the jam.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Pacers leading by 3. Nesmith on the wing. Yet to see a basket. And out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
Second in assists, and the way they attacked the glass was absolutely infectious, finishing in the top 10 in total rebounding in the league.
And you look at their assists, top 5 in the league, specifically because of how committed they were to moving the ball and making sure they got great looks. Collins with a screen on McConnell. And it's Paul off the drive, and the layup falls. Paul's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Paul so good at finding ways to score down low despite his lack of overwhelming size. He's got great confidence when he catches it there.
The teardrop, and it's finished off by McConnell as he lays it in.
There's a touch of artistry to the floater. Takes feel as much as skill.
Paul into the lane, and he gets that one. Paul's got 9 points.
Man, when you're down, you want him taking it hard to the rack. Get those points and fire up this team.
Nesmith passes to Toppin. Back to Nesmith. 51 seconds left in the third. There's a screen by Toppin. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the inside. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
So quick off the floor, Obi Toppin.
And you'd like to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
And at the same time, you want to get a good shot here, B.A.
Paul against McConnell. Outside Paul. And it's Wiseman with the rebound. Wiseman's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Toppin. Outside for McConnell. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution.
12 seconds left in the third quarter. Nesmith passes to Walker. Can't get it to fall. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. It's the Pacers. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
And thanks for staying with us, folks, for our MLK Day broadcast of NBA action. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. Halliburton and Emhart, the 1 and the 2. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Mathurin in at the 3 spot. Wembanyama, screen on Halliburton. Outside for Wembanyama. 5 on the clock. Sohan, right side. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but you don't like to see it when the game is this close.
And Halliburton has got the ball here for the Pacers. It's a 3-point game. Rebound by San Antonio. Castle's got 5 rebounds tonight. Vassell against Halliburton. Vassell outside. To the middle. Oh, stolen by Turner. Three-pointer Mathurin. The Pacers again can't hit.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. Sure would make things a lot easier, too.
And that one drops.
Yeah, great find from Sohan. This is why his guys like playing with him.
And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Pass to Turner. Nimhard with it. Siakam with a screen on Vassell. Nimhard with it. He's picked up by Vassell. Just 4 to shoot. And the basket by Siakam.
A long swing player. Siakam uses that 6'9" length down low.
Wembanyama, screen on Halliburton. It's Vassell with the drive. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. Barnes against Matherin. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Nice seeing Barnes go for that dunk. Always looking to finish with power at the rim. That's how you're supposed to do it.
Turner, a screen on Barnes. Shakes him. Rips it home off a terrific move.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Shot clock at 6. Goes up on the baseline. Gets rebounded by Indiana.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Devin Vassell. That's foul number 2 for him. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Now Halliburton. Here's the pick. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Matherin. Lets it go from deep. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. And now a 6-point Indiana lead.
Easy does a jumper from the corner. Ben Matherin. Yes.
Halliburton against Vassell. To the paint. And the basket by Castle.
Yeah, this kid Castle loves having the ball in these spots. He wants to be the guy to hit the big one.
To the wing on the left. Here's Matherin. He takes it in. And the layup is good off the glass. And the Pacers lead by 6.
And Matherin is an impressive scorer, skilled at finding ways to convert around the rim.
Outside Wembanyama takes a 3. Ooh, Wembanyama with the silky stroke from 3.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
Halliburton, the pass to Nimhard. Turner in the high post. Halliburton outside. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
Here's Castle.
Yes! Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Siakam, money.
This is why this team turns to Siakam in big moments. They trust him to come through.
Wembanyama, screen on Halliburton. Outside for Wembanyama. And buries it from deep. Oh, a tremendous 3. We're tied. Halliburton outside. Pass to Siakam. And he hits it! Oh, but hang on now. Hold everything. The officials want to review it. Return the basket. They'd get a chance to play the overtime period. Otherwise, this one's over.
Yeah, they're going to review that shot to make sure he got it off in time, but I think it's going to count.
Yeah, that's how it looked to me, and that's the call we should see here, but no harm in going back to the footage and making absolutely certain.
That's the end of the game.
The crew has made their decision. The basket is good. He got it off in time.
And even though he had it right from the start, great idea to double check it, especially when it comes to a game winner.
Welcome to the NBA. And a look now at the San Antonio Spurs' upcoming schedule. On Thursday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Indiana, going up against the Pacers.
And for that game against Los Angeles, that's one to watch for. Fourth contest of this brand new NBA season. I'm interested in how those teams match up in the early part of this year.
Here's the starting group for Houston. We've got Alperen Şengün. Tari Eason is out there with Brooks. And it's Green, and it's Thompson in at the 2. And for San Antonio, Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. Devin Vassell out there with Castle. And it's Barnes in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
He's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
And RJ, even without a consistent jumper, Amen Thompson has proven to be a productive player.
And that jumper should develop over time, but he does everything else at a high level. He's extremely versatile, especially on that defensive end, Kevin.
Green with the ball. Now guarded by Wembanyama. Such a wide open look.
Showing his confidence. Şengün taking the shot the moment he has the ball.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. First quarter, just over a minute played. Vassell against Thompson. It's Vassell. Oh!
Wow! Goodness, man! Look, you want to talk about taking flight right there, Vassell? That's what he did.
There's the drive, and it's Green with the jam.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Castle misses. Rockets have gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Out to Brooks. Shot clock at 5. Back to Şengün. Second chance shot, and the layup is good. Şengün's got 5 points so far.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Thompson against Vassell. Takes a 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Vassell's got his second bucket of the game to go. Richard, this place is absolutely buzzing with anticipation. Each team with their first game of the season here tonight.
The key now is making sure your season starts with a win. That first dub is a catalyst to the start of your season. Helps you find a rhythm very early.
So it's San Antonio now, following the score by Houston. Here's Vassell. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Wembanyama, a screen. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
Green passes to Thompson. Out to the right wing. Shot by Eason, no good. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. 6-point game. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Jalen Green has shown he's capable of carrying a team offensively. He said, "It feels good knowing that my teammates believe in me to do that. I've had to learn a lot of things to grow, but that's what I work for. I want to be one of those guys that you give the ball to in crunch time." Kevin, I always want to give the mic to you in crunch time. Back to you.
David, you are an unselfish playmaker, and I appreciate that. By the way, Green can be electric and so fun to watch. Hey, DA, thanks. Back to Barnes. Stolen by Brooks. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. There's the steal. There's 45 seconds left here in the first quarter. Wembanyama sets a screen for Vassell, and he gets the bucket. Vassell's got 7. Rockets leading by 4. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that's a couple of very shaky possessions in a row. One turnover right after the other.
Now, here's Vassell. He's got 7. 23 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Wembanyama, a screen on Thompson. Over to the left wing. Just 4 to shoot.
Strong finish by Vassell, showing off that bounce right there.
We've got 13 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Green, the pass to Easton. And the foul on Jeremy Sohan. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
And so Houston again turning it over.
A classic breakdown with the ball, sending it right out of bounds and giving the defense a freebie.
Here's Castle. Wembanyama looking it over. At the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. Rockets lead by 2. And welcome back to the 2K Sports broadcast of the NBA, celebrating Martin Luther King Day. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Rockets.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
On top of that, they're creating turnovers and taking advantage by converting on the offensive end.
We'll see Barnes and Sohan playing forward. Castle is out there with Devin Vassell. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5. So that's who San Antonio starts the second round.
He's a new school versatile big, but Şengün wants the ball inside. That's where he does his best damage.
Richard, one thing is for sure with these Spurs, a lot of top free agents have got to be looking at him now as a destination.
It doesn't take a lot of skill to see that Wemby is a different type of player. And look, if you are a free agent, that's the player that you want to look at to say, hey, can I team up with him and go on a string of championships?
Wembanyama, a screen on Thompson. Vassell with it, now defended by Şengün. Here's Wembanyama. Got it. Good job in the low post.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Şengün with the screen for Green. Şengün inside. Wembanyama on him. And Şengün with the basket on the assist from Green. Wembanyama passes to Sohan. Vassell with it. Shot clock at 6. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. Wembanyama gets the bucket.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Green in the post. Covered by Vassell. And it's good for 2.
Nice poise inside from Green, showing how comfortable he is amongst the trees.
Vassell against Thompson. And stolen by Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely great. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
And the basket by Vassell.
Man, when Vassell hit his stride tonight, he just kept going. This man is relentless.
In his young career, Richard, we've seen Devin Vassell really blossom as a two-way talent.
He's a talented player, but I think there's still another level that he can reach. And he needs to continue to grow as a playmaker to get there.
And there's the call on Amen Thompson. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Wembanyama, a screen on Thompson. Here's Vassell. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Agile finish from Vassell against that foul, managing to get the and one.
The Spurs shooting their first free throw of the game.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line, so that's a nice all-around effort.
Green inside, covered by Vassell. Eason down low. Sohan's there. Shot clock at 3. Here's Brooks. It's good.
Oh, the balance Brooks has is impressive. Able to work through the defense and still capitalize.
Spurs trail by 3. Vassell outside with the drive. And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. And Şengün throws it down.
Love seeing Şengün go up strong, leaving no room for error with that finish.
Vassell finds Barnes. Spurs passing it around. No good. That would have tied it.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Green passes to Şengün. Now Eason. And the 3 off target. Here's Castle. He has yet to score. Pass to Sohan. Here's Castle. Wembanyama with it. Oh, 3 ball. Wembanyama.
And this kid has all the confidence in the world. Wembanyama stayed under control just in time to beat the clock.
Here's Thompson. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. Tie game in San Antonio. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
You know what? They push the action, but also play within themselves. Show great execution.
And you know, that usually leads. And later on, some. And that concludes.
Thanks again for joining us, and welcome back to our special Martin Luther King Day presentation of the NBA. Nice game. Great performance by Devin Vassell.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
So on the floor for Houston, Shepherd out there with Cam Whitmore. And it's Smith, then there's Green, and it's Landale in at the 5 down low. Now here's Paul. He's guarded closer, off on the layup.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now Shepherd. Here he goes. And the rejection by Collins. And a minute played as the second half gets going. And he commits the intentional foul. Richard, you've talked a lot about how underrated longevity has been as a factor in measuring some of the all-time great players.
Well, when you think about Jordan, LeBron, Kareem, the only way to achieve greatness in the statistical category is to have longevity. So obviously greatness and longevity coincide.
Shepherd with the ball. Still yet to score. There's the 3. Here's Smith. Pass to Whitmore. And it's blocked. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here. At this break in the action, we can show you the teams that had the most rebounds last season. The Rockets 4th.
Last year, they had a very physical aspect of the game down. They were a very tough team to keep off the board.
Couldn't run the inbound play any better than right there.
RJ, the Rockets don't just have young talent. They have elite young talent.
Yeah, you can have all the high draft picks in the world. That doesn't mean you're going to hit on the right guys. But Houston, they certainly have.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Greg Popovich is guiding a young Spurs team that's hoping to return this franchise to dominance. It saw 5 titles since 1999. Pop said the standards haven't changed. Be very direct, demand, be fair, and love them. You got to know you care about them. So it's all the same formula from 25 years ago to today. Kevin?
It's an interesting story, David. Thank you. And of course, as a Hall of Famer, you bringing that to us? Perfect.
It's impressive what an enduring talent Chris Paul has been. A lot has changed around the league, but CP3 is still doing his thing and leading his guys to success.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Reed Shepherd. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Collins setting the pick for Paul. Kicks it out to Collins. And they'll get another chance. Back to Paul. There's a screen. Into the lane. Kicks it out to Collins. Clock at 4. Tries again.
Defensively, a little uneven in that first half, but they've been far more focused and consistent here in the second.
Smith's shot is good.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
There's 1:54 left here in the third quarter. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
One of the best passers of all time. Paul relishes setting the pace and finding his open teammates.
Out to Smith. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Smith's got 12 points in just the second half.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
Collins setting the big for Paul. And the layup is good. Paul's got 7 now in this quarter.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Shepherd, the pass to Smith. 59 seconds left to play in the third. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Collins setting the big for Paul. And he drives in. Pass to Champagny. Collins, a screen on Smith. To the left wing. Branham, the pass to Champagny. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Smart decision to kick it out to another guy once the defense is fixated on him in the paint.
Poke loose. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Collins setting the big for Paul. There's a screen by Collins. 6 to shoot. Paul's shot is off. Here's Whitmore. Plays it up off the glass. And the Rockets lead by 3.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Jabari Smith has been leading the charge for the Rockets. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all. A chance now to hear Greg Popovich talking to his...
Let's get about 3 or 4 stops in a row.
And welcome back to our special presentation of the NBA for Martin Luther King Day. Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. Devin Vassell out there with Castle. And it's Barnes and it's small forward. It's the San Antonio 5.
Watch out.
Wembanyama hammering that one home.
Vassell against Green, driving inside, and that one drops.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the Spurs. They trail by 3. Wembanyama, a screen on Thompson. Vassell against Thompson. Wembanyama, a screen. Pass to Sohan. Over Eason. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
Vassell against Green. And Green slams it in.
Look, one of Green's many advantages is how quickly he gets off the floor.
Here's Castle, headed by Green. Wembanyama, a screen on Green. Wembanyama outside. Launches it. Green with the rebound.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Wembanyama with the rebound. Spurs trail by 5. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
First team foul.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Vassell, wide open. Drills the three-pointer. Vassell's got 21.
The thing about Vassell, he has deeper range than a lot of people give him credit for.
Green taking his time here. Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
They get a hand on it. Eason with it. Guarded now by Barnes. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And that couldn't have gone better for them right there. Forget about playing it safe. They're looking to finish this thing off in style.
Third personal foul. Second team foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. The kick out to Barnes. He takes it in. And a wide open look for Wembanyama. And it's off from three-point range. To the wing right side. Brooks set the pick for Eason. And the dunk by Eason.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Vassell with it, picked up by Thompson. Just 5 on the clock. A 3 from Wembanyama. It's rebounded by Houston.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And Stephon Castle is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Pass to Eason. Thompson outside. Green against Vassell. Shoots the 3. No good on that one. Spurs trail by 8. 1:04 left in the game. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
He has the talent of the greats. It's just, can he dominate late game like all the greats have? Wemby getting it done.
Here's Vassell. It's 3 pointers off the mark.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Thompson passes to Şengün. They kick it out to Green. Here's the three. The Rockets with another miss. And here are the Spurs. 6-point game. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Castle. Got it. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
What a play from the rookie. Castle showing this team they couldn't rely on him when it counted.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Yeah, time is the enemy at this point, so I think I'd go for the tie and avoid playing the foul.
Stand up and make some noise. Rocket substitution. Number 10, Jabari Smith.
There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Wembanyama, a screen on Thompson. Here's Vassell. Yes!
And he just punishes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
A little disorganized that time. And the result, 2 points in the loudest way possible.
Yeah, when you're not locked in on defense, they will make you pay with an easy finish there.
Shooting for Houston.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 3-point game.
Wow, doing all he can to give them the edge, pulling their lead out to 3 points.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. In terms of strategy here, any thoughts?
Let's face it, really difficult to find an open 3 in this situation. Look, there's no secret. It's the only shot that'll save him. So the D is all over the perimeter guarding that 3-point line.
Uh-oh. Oh, no, that was a huge turnover. That could not happen at this point in the game.
And so it's a narrow victory for Houston, pulling it out for the double. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they...
Nothing quite like the... First game of a brand new season. So many possibilities.
Well, you know, BA, for the players, you're excited and relieved at the same time. You get to see all the hard work you put in during the offseason pay off.
Now let's take a look at the Rockets' opening lineup. Jalen Green is out there with Amin Thompson. Then there's Alperen Şengün. Then it's Dylan Brooks. And it's Eason in at the 4.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Eason hits them both. Halliburton with the ball. And the layup is good.
Yeah, great work on the interior. Halliburton, easy work inside.
Green against Halliburton. Here's Eason. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Eason's got 5 now.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Just a bit ago, Rick Carlisle and I were able to chat. We talked about how Alperen Şengün can act as a facilitator. Coach said he sees the floor like nobody else. He's got a great mind for the game. And if you let him find his guy out of the high post, he will punish you. No doubt about it, they're aware. He is the engine of this offense.
And Allie, thank you for that. Walker for 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Last time they met was in Houston.
In their last game against this opponent, they secured the win because their second unit really stepped up.
Certainly something to keep an eye on. We'll see how the rotations go this time out. Every night it seems to be different.
And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul of the game. And Houston has possession. It's a 5-point game. Mathurin against Brooks. Pass to Şengün. Shot clock at 5. Hoop poked away. Walker with a steal.
That's just phenomenal defense. The defense feels like it's all over the place and knows exactly how to guard it.
Halliburton looking over the floor. Now here's Walker. Out to the right wing. Siakam for 3. It's rebounded by Şengün.
Not exactly what they're looking for out of the gates. Just 1 of 4 shooting.
And one thing that Siakam has always had a knack for, Grant, cutting to the rim and finishing plays.
Yeah, he plays so well when he has space to move. He's just great off the ball, and that fits with any team. His ability to convert at the rim makes his cuts that much better.
Here's Halliburton. The Rockets getting their last shot to go. And there's the call on Amin Thompson. That's his first foul. And And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Pass to Halliburton. Just 5 on the clock. To stop the run. And he can't connect. He's 1 for 3 in this game. Houston leading by 7. Outside, Green. Şengün with it. Hey, expanding his range. The rebound by Turner. Left side, Mathurin. Halliburton, the pass to Mathurin.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
And they pick up 2.
And Mathurin is an impressive scorer, skilled at finding ways to convert around the rim.
And it's Green with the ball for Houston. And there's 1:45 left to play in the first. Up top, Thompson. Driving in. Outside, Eason. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Indiana.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Şengün with a steal. Brooks with it. Picked up by Mathurin. Brooks against Mathurin. Brooks, the pass to Şengün. And another miss by Houston. Pacers trail by 5. One thing about the Pacers, Doris, they can flat out score the basketball.
It is incredible to me, BA, how infrequently the ball sticks. They play fast, whether in transition or in the half court. They make defenses work.
Houston has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Green against Halliburton. Outside Eason. Back to Green. 6 to shoot. Şengün, a screen on Halliburton. Green, the pass to Eason. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Green's got 3 assists now in this one. Green against Mathurin. Turner, a screen on Green. It's Mathurin with a drive. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. That one on Şengün. Doris, no secret how talented the international players are in the NBA, especially those from Canada.
Yeah, we've seen a number of Canadians come in and have a high level of impact for their team. For Mathurin, think about his availability his rookie year, played in almost every game, and this guy is a legit scorer at this level.
This is where Green is most effective. He's got a great feel for scoring inside.
Pass to Turner. Counted.
Oh, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Green, the pass to Şengün. Shoots over Siakam. Offensive rebound. Second chance shot. And Turner with the block. Tari Eason has been leading the charge for the Rockets. He put together 10 points in the quarter. Hey there, everyone. Glad you could join us on MLK Day on 2K Sports. And taking a look at Houston's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
Halliburton runs point with Mathurin flanking him. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Walker in at the small forward position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers. Oh, Halliburton! Send it home!
That's Tyrese Halliburton saying, I'm not just a pure shooter, folks. I've got a little ups in my game.
Outside, Green. Outside, Eason. It's stolen by Halliburton. Siakam in the post. Green covering. Turner against Şengün. Tipped.
Well, you could see how Şengün read that play and was where he needed to be to get the block.
Eason against Siakam. Halliburton for 3. Rebounded by Green. Houston leading by 3. Brooks outside. And we've seen the league ramp up the series model where teams play each other in the same arena twice in a row. What do you think, Doris?
BA, I absolutely love this, and more importantly, the coaches seem to engage highly in it because they feel to a certain degree it brings you a level of almost playoff-like repetition.
And that's just an all-around talent there. I mean, Green is dependable at finding his open teammates.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
The Pacers have a star tandem with Tyrese Halliburton and the newly re-signed Pascal Siakam, who set up his all-star point guard. His knowledge of the game and his desire to win and get better, that's all you can really ask for from a young player. Out there on the floor together, I think it's naturally just a fit. Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks. Turner, a screen on Thompson. And there's the call on Amin Thompson. That's his third foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And here's Halliburton. 9 points in his last outing. Tyrese playing big in the painted area.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Well, Grant, after 3 straight drafts high in the lottery, the Rockets got to 500 in 2024.
Yeah, and I love how they signed some vets in the summer of 23. Houston decided we want to win now, and I wish more teams did that.
Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Pacers trail by 4. Now here's Matherin. Siakam, right side. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
Well, all you have to do when a teammate has the basketball is beat a target, and Pascal steps into it and lets it go. Nicely done.
Minutes remaining in the first half.
2 minutes. Eason, a screen on Halliburton. Outside, Green. Green's feeling it at the arc.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Matherin against Green. Turner, a screen on Green for 3. Matherin knocks down the long J. Matherin's got 8 points.
Well, a lot of confidence to Matherin's game. That efficiency has to get better, but he is not shy.
Here's Thompson. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Green's got 6 assists now in the game. On the wing, Green. Eason, a screen on Matherin. Here's Green. Green in the lane.
It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work, but that's our job, not the defense's. They left him too open on that play.
There's a screen by Turner. Here's Halliburton. And he goes with the big dunk right over Alperen Sengun.
That's a big-time finish from Tyrese Halliburton. Take off. Let him hear you, Tyrese.
Sengun, a screen on Halliburton. Here's Green. Ooh, slicing through. Green.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Green against Matherin. There's a screen by Turner. Matherin passes to Turner. Just 3 to shoot. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
Rockets ball.
We've got 13 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Green, and it's hammered home by Green.
This is legit showmanship right here. I mean, I'm a huge fan of the tomahawk there.
That's more than just getting 2 points. That was sending a clear message. And we finished off 1 half of play. It's Houston. They're up by 8. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
Taking a look here at the Rockets, you really get to see what they're made of. after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have.
Turning back now to that game we've been watching. A positive first half for the Rockets.
As a team.
And that's it for halftime.
And welcome back to our NBA coverage on this very special MLK Day. You gotta like what we're seeing from Tari Eason.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
Kicking off the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. They've got Jock Landale, Green out there with Smith. Then there's Whitmore, and it's Shepard in at the point. McConnell's shot is off.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Up top, Whitmore picked his pocket. Now the Pacers on the move. Here's Nembhard, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And just good hustle. Always nice to get an easy bucket on the break.
We call that one the do-it-yourself kit.
Here's Shepard. He's marked by McConnell. Picked by Smith. 5 to shoot. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. And the 3 off target. Pacers trail by 6. Doris, you look at the youth on this Pacers roster. Plenty of upside moving forward.
Oh, B.A., there is no doubt. One of the strengths of this team is the chemistry of the young pieces you just referenced. And remember, this group plays a unique style, the fastest pace in the league, one of the most dangerous offenses in the league. A ton of fun to watch this Pacers roster play together.
Back to Nesmith. Wiseman, a screen on Smith. There's Nesmith with the 3.
At 6'10", Smith is just so long. Frustrating shooters.
Nembhard with it, guarded by Smith. And the foul on Cam Whitmore. That'll be a second foul of the game. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. On the wing, Nembhard. Fires the 3.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
Here's Shepard. He's marked by McConnell. Here's Landale. Houston with another miss.
Boy, that makes them 0 for 3 to start the second half. Not the start you were hoping for here.
Now here's McConnell. Whitmore defending. McConnell left side. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Nesmith. Another shot with 1 on the clock. And that's 2 points on the layup. Nesmith's got his first points in this one.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Smith outside. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play.
Wow. Smith going for a slam. He wants everyone to know that he's arrived.
Pacers trail by 6. McConnell from outside. It's hauled in by Landale. Houston has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Whitmore. There's the drive. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Just slashing toward the hoop. Whitmore not hesitating when he sees an opportunity.
And the slam dunk by Toppin.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. Smith outside. The 3 ball. Counted from distance. Smith's got 5 points now this quarter.
Man, you have to like the patience there. Smith reading the defense and then attacking.
Puts up a deep 3. The shot by Nembhard, no good.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check. Outside
Nesmith. Pass to Toppin. hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Toppin's got his second basket of the game. Here's Shepard. He's marked by McConnell. There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter, and it's Shepard missing. McConnell outside. Here's Wiseman. James Wiseman, a monster down low.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Here's Shepard. No points so far, and he gets it to go. 26 seconds left in the third. There's Nesmith with a three. The long-distance three is buried. And Houston has possession. They held a 12-point lead earlier. They host the Pistons after this one, and that's the first of just 2 home games for them. And the shot's good. And the Rockets lead by 9.
And Shepard is a guy who plays below the rim, but he's got excellent touch inside.
Here's Nesmith. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And that'll do it for the third quarter. It's Houston leading by 9. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Ooh, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
I love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
And thanks for staying with us, folks, for our MLK Day broadcast of NBA action. We've got Obi Toppin. T.J. McConnell is out there with Andrew Nembhard. Then there's James Wiseman, and it's Nesmith in at small forward. That's the 5 for the Pacers.
Listen, the painted area is where Obi Toppin can be so dangerous. The athleticism and the tools he has. Look out.
Here's Shepard. Indiana with a rebound.
Let's be honest, that's not a shot he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again.
For 3, Smith gets the 3 to fall. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Houston.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Shepard, that's good.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And the foul on Jabari Smith. That's his first foul of the game. A new lineup here for Indiana.
Substitution on the court.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Outside Walker. Mathurin against Green. Shot clock at 5. Turner, a screen on Green. Here's Mathurin. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got a rebound, number 5 here tonight. Green with a screen on Mathurin. Oh, stolen by Turner. Walker against Thompson. Thompson with a steal. And they're running. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
And man, does Thompson glide down the court with ease. Outstanding at finishing in transition.
Green against Mathurin. There's a screen by Turner. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Yeah, this is how impactful Mathurin can be in close. He loves jamming it home.
Here's Halliburton knifing in. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end. But right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Back to Green. And foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's foul number 2 for him. Well, when you list the best players in the NBA right now, Doris, most of the top guys are from outside the U.S.
BA, I don't know why that is. There's a lot of theories out there, one of which is the 1992, the initial Dream Team, so captivated the imagination of fans across the world. So I think that's part of it. We have to love that the game of basketball is so popular in countries outside of the United States, and we would be making a mistake if we did not give the league the credit it deserves for wanting to grow the game internationally. It has not been solely and exclusively focused here in the United States. They want everyone to love the game as much as we do.
And it's Mathurin missing.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Pistons foul, Tyrese Halliburton. Third personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Rockets, Jalen Green.
The first one falls.
And for Green, it's about trying to be consistent. He has talent, and he needs to play to his strengths.
1:15 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Mathurin against Green. Outside Mathurin. There's the 3. Can't get it to go. He's made 4 of his 8 attempts.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution.
Oh, kind of mean on that one.
Mean and so disrespectful. You have to be kidding me.
Wow, that's how you take things into your own hands. Pass to Turner from behind the arc. They get the rebound. Mathurin with the ball. Clock at 6. Back to Turner. The 3. Drains the triple.
And I'll tell you, Mathurin's passing game has a solid foundation. Now, hopefully, it continues to grow here.
Halliburton against Green. He shoots it. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. And the Rockets lead by 13. Mathurin against Green. Turner, a screen on Green. Three-pointer, Mathurin. And so Houston takes this one by a big margin. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out
One of the best dates on the calendar. I know you're as excited as I am.
I sure am. Finally, Kevin, we get some games that count. We've been waiting months for tonight, and I love how at this point, everybody has playoff aspirations.
A lot of optimism, isn't there, Coach?
There sure is. This is the best day of the year.
So with Paul on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. We'll see Barnes and Sohan playing forward. Castle is out there with Devin Vassell. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5 spot.
A high-level athlete with underrated burst. Siakam continues to impress with his ability to finish.
Now, here's Vassell. Wembanyama, a screen. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
That time, Vassell looked like he was shot out of a cannon.
Now, here is Halliburton. T right on him. Pass to Turner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A rebound by the Spurs.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And the Spurs winning the 2023 lottery stand, adding the terrific Victor Wembanyama. A franchise changer, it appears.
Yeah, Kevin, the hardest thing, and you need a lot of luck to do it, is to get that guy. The guy you can build everything around. There aren't enough of them to go around. Victor Wembanyama is a guy you can build a championship franchise around, multi-skilled at his size. This guy's going to be a fixture in this league for a long time.
And play stops. This on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Now, here's Vassell. 23 points his last outing. Wembanyama finds Vassell. Wembanyama, a screen. Pass to Sohan. A crossover. That's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Siakam sets a screen for Halliburton. Out to Turner. Back to Halliburton. Outside Turner for the three. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. San Antonio leading by 5. Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
The tray. The rebound by Turner. Pacers have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Outside Mathurin. To end the drought. And it's good on the way.
The size and quickness of Mathurin is a deadly combination.
Well, it was the San Antonio Spurs in their last game, a loss to the Heat. Wembanyama, a screen to the middle. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4. Here's Halliburton. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Nemo. Turner with a screen on Vassell. It's good from long range.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Vassell against Halliburton. Outside for Wembanyama. On the wing, Barnes. Defended by Mathurin. Just 5 to shoot. The drive by Barnes. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Here's Nembhard, covered by Vassell. Nembhard's shot is good.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. Vassell outside. A three-pointer, no good. And a fast break now for the Pacers. Left side, Halliburton. Pass to Siakam. Over Sohan. And that one released in time, but no good. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Spurs lead. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
And another thing coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
So with Paul on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. Devin Vassell out there with Castle. And it's Barnes in at the small forward. Wembanyama, a screen on Halliburton. And the basket by Vassell.
Okay, Devin Vassell. We see you've been working on your range.
Well, Devin Vassell has flown under the radar for a long time and passed a lot of fans, Coach. But we've seen it. He can fill it up.
Yeah, Kevin, look. He is an outstanding shooter. He's got great footwork. He can score at all three levels. He reminds you a bit of DeMar DeRozan, but maybe even with more of a three-point shot.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thanks, Kevin. Tyrese Halliburton has become the face of the Pacers franchise. He says they've done a great job of allowing me to spread who I am and how I play throughout the organization. Guys and the coaches have adapted to that. Good things are happening. I want us to be the best team in the league. Kevin, he's certainly taking me in the right direction.
David, I'm infatuated with this guy as you are. He does so much at such a young age. Man, the sky is the limit.
Mathurin's team needing that one. And boy, he does not disappoint.
Wembanyama sets a screen for Vassell. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Halliburton. Pass to Nemo. Screen by Siakam. Driving the lane. A shot by Nemhard, no good.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Castle. The rebound by Turner. Indiana trailing here. Siakam looking around. Turner with a screen for Siakam. Pass to Turner. Nemhard with it. Covered by Vassell. Nemhard with it. 5 points in the game. That one drops for him.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Halliburton against Vassell. And the NBA, right or wrong, Stan, has been called a copycat league before. If something works, it catches on quick. Is that a fair statement?
Well, I think it is to some degree, Kevin. Certainly, we all watch each other and learn from each other, and you're always looking to see what someone else does in their system that would fit into what you do, but you can never fully copy another team because the personnel is different.
Yeah, every roster's different, isn't it? And you've got to tailor things you want to do with what you've got.
That's exactly right. So if my personnel's not the same as yours, I might be able to take a little bit of what you do, but I can't take it wholesale.
The Spurs have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Barnes with it, picked up by Turner. Wembanyama left side. They could use a bucket. The Pacers pull it in.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
It's tipped and stolen by Vassell. Barnes outside. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Barnes has got 5 points so far.
And how about the vision from Castle, spotting that opening and making the pass on time.
Halliburton drives in. Siakam outside. Shoots it up. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. There's 31 seconds left now here in the second. Pass to Castle. Wembanyama, a screen. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, yeah. Castle can leap up to the rim. The rookie putting some power behind that finish.
Mathurin against Barnes. Puts the move on. And stolen by Barnes. And now in transition, it's Barnes. Here we go. And that one drops for him. Barnes has got the lead up to 6 now for San Antonio.
Love the recognition. Realizes that one is all him.
Yeah, beating everyone up the floor and finishes off the break.
And so it's the San Antonio Spurs with the sixth. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Thanks for tuning in. Hold on, I just got an alert on my phone. Ooh, half off bowling after the game tonight. Who's in? And let's dig into the first half now. Things looking pretty good for the Spurs.
We often talk about efficiency on...
Thanks for joining us.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
They've got James Wiseman. Walker out there with Obi Toppin. Then there's Aaron Nesmith. And it's McConnell in at the point. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half with. Collins laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Collins has got his first bucket of the night.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
And Greg, we know the Pacers have to improve defensively. But where do they start?
Candidly, Kevin, I feel like they're too soft. Giving up offensive rebounds, cheap fouls, they've got to be tougher mentally and physically, especially on the interior.
Really, on the right play defensively, if you can't block, force them to the line.
Well, Stan, when the Spurs landed the first overall pick in the draft, their fortunes changed back on May 16th, 2023.
Look, Kevin, the hardest thing for any franchise is to find the guy that you can build everything around. When they got Wembanyama, that dream came true for San Antonio, and they've got the guy they can build this franchise around for years to come.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
This one for three, and he's good on the three ball.
Off and running right out the bat here to start the second half.
McConnell against Paul. Lets it go from deep. Pacers with the rebound.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Going inside, and Toppin throws it down.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Paul can't get it to go. For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Toppin kicks to Wiseman. For the lead. To the wing on the left. A second chance effort. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Nesmith has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, they've come out of the break confidently. 4 of their first 5 here to start the second half.
Here's Paul. Pass to Mamu Kalashvili. Here's Champagne. Collins a screen on Walker. 5 on the clock. Here's Mamu Kalashvili. All scoring in this one. Paul outside.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. This league, Stan, is so deep with talent. Are there any players who you think get overlooked in the conversation?
That's a great question, Kevin. I mean, there are some guys who I think get underrated because they play with other guys who are so talented and draw the attention. One guy that I have really seen lately that I think has been better than people think is Grayson Allen. the best three-point shooter or one of the best three-point shooters in the NBA and a very underrated defender.
And he's evolving, isn't he? Looks like he's working on other parts of his game, but he's always been able to shoot, which has been his calling card.
And he's a much more athletic guy than people give him credit for.
Collins is good.
And in terms of controlling a game, Chris Paul is as good as anyone I've ever seen do it.
McConnell against Paul. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. With this pause in the action, let's show you the teams that have scored the most points in the league last season. Number 1, the Pacers.
Yeah, number 1 in the league in terms of points per game a season ago. They play as a team, just really unselfish in terms of their brand of basketball.
Collins setting the pick for Paul. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And now a 3-point San Antonio lead.
A master at finding angles to finish. Chris Paul uses quickness to his advantage.
Nesmith, and Nesmith with the slam.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
I'm deep, Collins, and again it's San Antonio with a 3.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
And here is Nesmith. He's got 9. Pass to McConnell. Tapping a screen on Paul. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and Toppin throws it down.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Spurs out in front. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So with Paul on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. You'll see Barnes and Sohan playing forward. Castle is out there with Devin Vassell. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5 down low. Wembanyama, a screen. Here's Castle. And it is flushed down with a nice jam. Game winding down, and they just keep changing leads.
And guys, no separation yet, and I really don't think we're going to see any all the way down.
Mathurin with a screen for Halliburton. Outside Mathurin. Turner with a screen for Mathurin. Off target with his 3. San Antonio leading. And it's Vassell in the corner. In the corner, Sohan with it. Here's Wembanyama. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Mathurin, good. Mathurin's got 5 points now this quarter.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
Vassell against Halliburton. And he drops it in from the low post. And the Spurs lead by 3.
Well, strong play by Vassell inside. Getting him a look this close is almost a sure bucket.
And there's the drive. Siakam with it, and it's Vassell picking him up. Siakam passes to Halliburton. Siakam kicks to Halliburton. And the 3 ball is good. Halliburton's got the game tied up here for Indiana.
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
Here's Castle. Nemhard covering. Wembanyama looking it over. Wembanyama, too easy.
You gotta love seeing Wembanyama get assertive in an important moment.
Turner inside, covered by Barnes.
Well, he's got the green light in that situation. They want him taking that shot, even if he didn't get it to go.
And there is a whistle. That goes on Andrew Nemo. That's his first foul. There's a minute 47 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Castle. Nemhard covering. Outside for Wembanyama. Like at 6. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Halliburton passes to Mathurin. Back to Halliburton. And Halliburton swings it in.
And guys, there's just an air about Halliburton. He has such belief in his abilities, and eventually others start to believe.
107 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Castle. Nemhard covering. Wembanyama against Turner.
You'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option.
Siakam passes to Mathurin. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Back to Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Halliburton against Vassell. Wembanyama, a screen on Halliburton. It's Vassell with the drive. Offline. Got it up in time. Oh, couldn't sink the shot, and we're going to overtime. And regulation now complete. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Now Halliburton, the perimeter pairing with Nemhard and Mathurin. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. And it's Halliburton in at the point. It's tipped, and he gets it back to take the lead, and that's 2 points on the way. Nemhard's got the lead up to 2 now for the Pacers.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game. Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
And terrific to see Matthews scoring like this. He's letting himself be more assertive on that end.
Great action here if you're just joining us about 1 minute into OT. Here's Castle. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own. The coach's challenge has been issued.
First team foul. At the line for the Spurs.
The more difficult calls to make. Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And Wembanyama outside. Dan, you've been on the bench in the NBA for many decades. What are some of your biggest pet peeves as a coach?
Oh my gosh, Kevin, that would be a long list. But the two biggest would be this. I think number one, anytime there was a lack of effort, not running back on defense, things like that, that I had a hard time tolerating. And then mental breakdowns, things we had prepared for over and over and over again, and then guys just zone out and forget what they're supposed to do. Those were things that were hard to tolerate.
Especially when you would take such care in preparing them in every way. It's got to be just
frustrating as heck.
Mathurin against Barnes. 5 to shoot. Mathurin with the ball. Headed now by Barnes.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Pass to Wembanyama. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. T.J. McConnell is checked in for Andrew Nemo. So it's the Pacers now. The lead is 2. A critical possession right here.
Crowd on pins and needles, Kev.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Now, here's McConnell. Mathurin with a screen for McConnell. 6 on the shot clock. It drops.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
And at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Your Pacers Breaker Dance Crew.
And the Spurs with possession here. Here's Wembanyama for 3. The shot, no good. No good. So a close game sees Indiana take this one. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together for them in overtime.
Yeah, probably didn't anticipate